Hello and welcome to Flames TV Live, brought to you by Budweiser. The Calgary Flames and Winnipeg Jets set for game number 3 here this afternoon. Once again, back at Rogers Place. We've got a full preview show coming up in here in just a moment as we get you set for puck drop in just about 15 minutes time. But first, we want to tell you about some of the contests we have running as we have throughout the first 2 games of this series. Always excited to tell you about Dome at Home. Of course, we've been running this program through the first 2 games and are so again tonight. It is the program that we will have throughout the course of the playoffs. All Flames games, you'll have a chance to participate in in-game activities right from the comfort of your own home. Here's how to do it. You make sure you open the Saddle Dome Live app, check into the fan game section, have your device close by during the game for notifications on when to play and win some great prize packs, and then tune into this show throughout, of course, the intermissions and post-game show for all of the information as we get it. In fact, we do have a game running right now as we speak. We asked you to tell us about who you think will score the Calgary Flames' first goal today. It was the same as yesterday, and Matthew Tkachuk, our early front runner by the looks of your votes cast, 34%. Followed closely by Sean Monahan and Michael Backlund. Remax 50-50 is back, and now you can participate online. We saw some nice totals over the first 2 games. You head over to the Saddle Dome Live app and purchase your ticket. The current jackpot, nice. Closing in on $114,000 already, and we're not even at puck drop just yet. The draw will close at 10:30 tonight, so you can get on that Saddle Dome Live app and grab your tickets for this evening. Sport Check and the Calgary Flames want to see your best goal sellies during the playoffs. Record yourself watching the game and submit your goal selly using the hashtag FindWhatMovesYou and hashtag DomeAtHome on Twitter and Instagram. You could win a $1,000 backyard kit from Sport Check. All right, before every Flames playoff game, we'll be giving away a few of these beautiful fan boxes delivered by Skip the Dishes. These boxes valued at $500, filled with Flames swag and various items from your Calgary Flames partners. 5 boxes every game throughout Calgary and surrounding communities during the first period today. Prior to the game, you can enter at calgaryflames.com. We've got 5 more winners to add to the list. Here they are for tonight's game. Danny Nickel out of Riverbend, David Dixon from Acadia, Andy Nguyen from Millrise, Sylvia Sesleak out of Deer Ridge, and Cheryl Braun from Douglas Glen. Congratulations to all of our winners. You'll be receiving that fan box delivered by Skip the Dishes, of course, valued at $500. We'll have a Flames representative contact you. We'll get it to you sometime between the first period of today. And, of course, you can remember to enter before the game on calgaryflames.com. So in a nutshell, you just got to download the Flames Saddle Dome Live app and play along as we go throughout the course of the entire playoffs. Although it is time for game number 3. Quick turnaround from one to the next, but here we go. Series tied up at 1. Let's take a look back at game 2.
The post-game banter, if the game's as good as that, we've got a good one to game 2.
We're in for a real good one.
Break along with Wheeler. Kyle Connor. Oh, what a stop! Did you see that? From Cam Talbot. Lindholm picks it off and scores. Elias Lindholm will cut the lead in half. Wade Bennett comes back in front to score. Sam Bennett has tied it.
Well, like any good playoff game, some momentum swings going both ways throughout the course of 60 minutes, but in the end, the difference, a goal in the third period from Nikolai Ehlers, his first of career in the playoffs, is what gives the Jets a series, a victory and a series deadlocked at 1 win apiece. And now, just 24 hours later, they go right back at it again. Not normal when it comes to playoff schedules, but the Calgary Flames will take it, knowing they're still in a good position after they won Game 1 and feel like they left a little bit to be desired after Game 2. Here we go again today.
I think overall they worked a little harder than us, and obviously our power play were not good enough today to win. So, we got to be better.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. We didn't take them lightly. Obviously, there was a great opportunity for us, but all we can do now is look at the next one. It was a hard-fought game. I thought we battled hard to get back tied, and fortunately, we came out on the wrong end tonight, but we'll get right back at it tomorrow.
Well, specialty teams, as it always does, played a big factor in both games. The Calgary Flames won the advantage in Game 1 and won the game. Yesterday, it was the Jets that won the advantage on special teams thanks to a one power play goal. The Calgary Flames had killed off all but one Winnipeg Jets power play so far in this series, but that one goal happened to be a game winner from Nikolai Ehlers in the third period, 1 for 13. Now for the Calgary Flames, they went 0 for 6 on the man advantage yesterday, but the focus for the Calgary Flames following the loss, penalties, trying to be a little bit more disciplined here this afternoon.
In the end, it was penalties that cost us. A couple untimely penalties, one by myself, and you can't do that in playoffs. So that was ultimately what cost us the game.
We need to focus on going into tomorrow's game or things that weren't probably where we wanted it to be today. I thought, again, I think our discipline's got to be there. We took a couple of penalties, especially late, that were, weren't necessary penalties that, put us in shorthanded situations. So that's something that we have to pay attention to, obviously. And then the other thing for me is I think we've got to get more bang for our buck on the power play. Their penalty kill stepped up and did a good job for them today. But, we had 4 opportunities and ended up empty. So, it's oftentimes at this time of year, those are the things that make differences in games. And today they did.
We'll see who wins the special teams battle later today. All right, so as for the schedule, we mentioned it kind of off the top. It's not often in a playoff series, especially a best-of-5, you'll play back-to-back games, but that's the situation here this afternoon for the Calgary Flames. We'll see if there's any lineup changes that come along with it. Cam Talbot still expected to be between the pipes. Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets, but now it's down to a best-of-3, 3 games in 4 days, capped off here this afternoon.
I mean, you kind of have to look at it like we did going into Game 1 now. So, same type of focus, same type of mentality, same type of determination like we had going into Game 1 of this series. So, it's the same type of thing going into Game 3 tomorrow because, we know how big that game is to get that next win. And so, like I said, it's all about the same type of mindset as you had going into Game 1.
Definitely would have been huge to go up 2-0 in the series, but we're still completely confident in our group. Played 2 really hard games, and we're still in a good position here. So we really just got to reset and worry about tomorrow's game because it's going to be a huge one.
As far as regrouping, I mean, this is the time of year. This is what it demands. So. You need to have a short memory at some points. You need to take out of this game very quickly what you need to, and you need to get yourself prepared for a quick turnaround for an afternoon game tomorrow. And if you're thinking any other way, then your mind probably isn't in the right place. So this is what playoffs demand. And now we talk about experience at playoff time. I mean, these are things that we as a team need to grow into and understand and learn from. And we're just looking forward now to the breakdown of the game. We'll do that tonight and the preparation for the game tomorrow. And then we get out and get at her again.
Well, as for the Winnipeg Jets, of course, the underlying story of this series right from the opening moments of game number 1 has been the bodies they are without. Mark Scheifele, Patrick Laine, and Mason Appleton, 3 forwards, not in the lineup for game number 2, and it looks to be the same situation for them here this afternoon. Neither of the 3 took to the ice for warm-up, so it looks like they'll go with the exact same lineup they had in game number 2, and a lot of the players talking afterwards about how it fits their kind of storyline throughout the course of the season, continuing into playoffs.
We made the joke yesterday that, things are finally back to normal. So let's get to work.
Yeah, I think to echo what Wheel said is, we're comfortable, facing this adversity. And, pretty much throughout the year, we've had key guys out of the lineup. And at different points of time, there's been a handful of guys. So, I think that's a testament to our team's depth and, guys coming in and, kind of just taking advantage of their opportunity. You look at Harks coming in and, he scores a big goal for us and, that gets us going early in the first. I think, you really saw it tonight where, we were a lot harder on pucks. We were a lot quicker to the battles and, that's the difference, I think.
Special time for our team to rally and I'm proud that we won the game in the manner that we did with the injuries that we had, because it will give the people that are not familiar to our season a little glimpse on what we've been doing all year.
I want to take this opportunity to send a shout out to Calgary's own Mike Soroka, the Atlanta Braves ace. Had a tough day yesterday. He has an torn Achilles tendon. He's now done for the season, but today is also his 23rd birthday. He's a huge Calgary Flames fan, and we're a big fan of his here from the Calgary Flames. So just want to send our love and support to Mike Soroka on a tough day, I'm sure, but we know he'll come back stronger than ever, and we'll be watching and following along with his Calgary Flames here today. All the best to him, and all the best to the Calgary Flames, because it is time for puck drop. You're all set now. The Jets and the Flames, game number 3. One team will take one more step closer towards locking up a spot in the Stanley Cup playoffs next.